Hello, fellow trainers, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily Match number 7, 8, I think. I didn't check before I started recording. We're doing something a little bit different today. I'm gonna just be playing with one of my favorite theme decks today. I just kind of want to do a little bit of a change of pace because I've been playing my Zoroark Lycanroc GX deck a lot this weekend, and I will be using it a lot in this week practicing with it. I just wanted to do a change of pace and more in this video. I'm just going to be kind of talking about how my league matches went, changes and things, and just thoughts I have going forward. A little bit touch up with like this channel and stuff, but mostly just kind of about a recap of this weekend. Just a little info about this theme deck too. This theme deck is what started my entire Pokemon journey about 3 years ago. I absolutely love it. I have a type advantage right now against Dragon type, so that's pretty cool. I'm just a huge fan of this. Ooh, I can get the knockout on the first turn. Yes. Huge fan of this deck, and every now and then I do revisit these fun theme decks because it's a nice change of pace. But what I wanted to just talk about was how all my matches went. For those of you who've been watching my videos for a couple days, the daily matches ones, I've been rocking Lycanroc and Zoroark GX deck. Pun totally intended. But the matchups this weekend went really well. It just reminded me of a lot of things. This weekend I played at 2 different league cups, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. So I played, the turnout at both places was very good. I played a total of 5 matches on Saturday and 4 matches on Sunday. So about the equivalent of how many matches I will be playing about how many matches I will be playing total at next week's event. So that was a really good preparation for Saturday, because that is exactly, this weekend was kind of like a mini regionals for me. What did that do? Your opponent reveals a hand. Okay, that's all. That's good. I could attack, but I don't think I'm going to attack. The only thing I could do with Curly Ribbon right now, I would give him 1 more energy, so I'm not, but then he would have to retreat out. Interesting. No, I'm not gonna. Well, he would have to attach, move an energy. He'd attach an energy. It wouldn't do anything different. So I guess I will attack. I'm gonna go ahead and build up a little bit more energy on some other guys while I'm at it. I take every match seriously, even a themed deck match. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, I'll go ahead here. I definitely have options for now. But no, this weekend was fun. The spread of the decks I played was about what I expected. I played against a lot of Glossopods. I played against Zoroark, Garbodor GX. I was surprised to see a couple of those around. I played against my buddy, one of my favorite decks I'm playing against right now, that I at least have good counters against now. One of my good buddies from the shop runs a Glaceon alone Vulpix GX deck, that kind of thing. But he also combines it with the Alolan, the Sun and Moon Alolan Ninetales, the one that prevents ability and stuff. So that was a fun matchup. I played against him twice, but total, I won 2 matches on Saturday. I won 2 matches, lost 2 matches, and tied one of those. Each of those losses really just came down to just stupid error mistakes that I made that could have very easily been prevented, but it happens. And then on Sunday, some of those matches I lost more just because my opponent either had a rocky starting hand, but both those ties was against my friend's Glaceon deck. We couldn't believe it because just how our decks operate against each other kind of really slow each other down, and we know each other's decks, so we definitely played the game differently when we're playing against each other. I'm gonna go ahead and that's really good for a theme deck. Damn. Let's go ahead and I guess I'll attach another energy. I do have a potion I can use, so yeah. So those matches went really well. I want to have this not help him at all. Yeah, so those matches went really well. It really got me ready. And kind of a couple other thoughts that it reminded me of too. Especially, I haven't played that many matches. Some of the leagues and stuff I played over the past couple months, I think they've been anywhere like 3 to 4 rounds, and all of them went really, really well. But especially when you get in the long haul of doing matches for a longer amount of time. I actually was reading a good tip article on the Pokemon's official website that these matches get really, really, really long. So it's or the days get really long. So it's really important to stay hydrated, take care of yourself during the day, because you'll be playing, especially regionals this Saturday. It will potentially be a 12-hour day. So it's definitely a good thing, especially if you're a new player. I kind of want to do a more in-depth video about this in the months to come once the rotation does happen. But even then, this weekend, on Saturday in my first matches, they went very, very well. But towards the end of it, I just kind of wasn't drinking enough water. I didn't really have that big of I didn't have lunch, which was a huge error on my part. I never do that type of thing. So it just really reminded me to take care. You got to take care of yourself at these kind of things, for sure. He did 70. Yeah, he can get totally get the knockout. I think I still will attack with Curly Ribbon though. For 100. This is a nice change of pace, so I just wanted to do something that wasn't that I have to think ahead 5 turns ahead of my opponent. I'm not playing it because I know it's gonna save him. I'm playing it so that I can use this to get some more cards and stuff in my hand. Knockout next turn, but I am up ahead a couple prize cards. Yeah, it's funny to see how drastically different these Theme Deck battles are. It's been a while since I've done one, but I do revisit these matches every now and then. There's one more Sylveon in this deck somewhere and a couple more Eevees still, but he is stacked up pretty well, so I don't know how this is going to go. He probably will retreat, or he could use... Ooh, I would not retreat out with anyone else. I would get the knockout and then go from there. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. There's really no one else. I don't have any heavy attackers, so we'll go ahead and bring out good old Bellsprout. Oh, perfect timing. Perfect timing with that Eevee. Let's go ahead. It's so weird. I can't believe I'm not getting out of Pokemon with 10. Oh, boom. No, so as I was saying last thought though, so yeah, if you are going to go play these matches, keep those things in mind though. You still gotta take care of yourself, especially if you're going there in person to events. I'm gonna do a more in-depth video about this, but that just really reminded me for Saturday. The one thing I didn't do last year is bring water to just really try to stay focused, because especially I would say after 3 to 4 matches, it was around the 4th match marker, and these days were spread apart too. It was around those days that is when I really started to feel, or I would make mistakes, or I would have discarded a card. Why would I ever discard that card? I would never make that error. Those types of lapse in judgments, but it just happens because people are human, and even it happens to some of the best players. But the best players know how to work around those moments for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Basically, I only need to 150 is gonna be tough to knock out with a Theme Deck. That is gonna be a tall order. But thankfully, I do have the type advantage. But if he's got one Cynthia in there somewhere, so. But I still do have Clefable. Clefable wouldn't be that tough to activate too, but we'll see. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you know who to go for. chance. Oh yeah, and then victory ball. Definitely going for my last Eevee. These matches are just nice and relaxed. I am enjoying this right now. Draw for 3. Well, he can't play Cynthia at least, but he will knock out my Sylveon. That's a really good deck. I haven't bought a theme deck in a while. I do keep my eye out on the theme decks that are out in the market, because every now and then there's decent cards that are just good to like have from it. Oh, that's tough. Oh, tough luck. No, this match isn't looking too good for me. And if he's got Cynthia, then it's kind of all over. Oh, he can do Royal Blade. Damn, Royal Blade is 100 base. Oh crap. Yeah, I could stall this match out. Unless something really with both Sylveon and them gone, I don't think this match. Normally, I try to stick things out to the end, but he's gonna get he'll knock out this. I will not have time to build anything up. But that's okay. Like I said, I wanted to keep this video a little different, a little bit shorter. But this has been Pokemon TCG Daily. Tomorrow I'll get back to showing my Lycanroc and Zoroark GX deck. I have one other fun theme deck I could show this week, tentatively, but I just kind of wanted to talk about how my matches and stuff went. They all went well. And yeah, that's just kind of going to be today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're brand new, or you can click here to see yesterday's or today's booster pack opening. I'm in the middle of getting through the rest of my finals and stuff, but then after this, hopefully even in the middle of the week, I might have a couple bonus videos to put out, because I'm just about done with this term of school right now. So, fellow trainers, I will see you tomorrow as always, and have a fantastic day.